first we need to navigate to the project folder. So now we are in the project folder. So the first thing is we need to install the compiler. So first we need to navigate to the compiler directory as it's here. So the compiler. So in the directory, as we see here, a file setup dependencies.python. So we need to run python 3 setup dependencies.python in order to install all dependencies for the compiler. So once we are done with the with installing the compiler, we will build the plint. So we need to navigate to plint root directory. So as now we are in the compiler, we need to navigate to root, and then we will need to run this command in order to build the package. So now as we see, it's build success. So we need to see if this file is created, app analyzer dash version number. So it is, and it is dependency libraries in the target directory. So we need to navigate to target. Okay, and as we see here, we have the jar file. Next, we need to decompile some apps in order to analyze it by the plint. So in order to decompile it, so we need to navigate to the compiler directory again and run the decompiler script. So we let's see, okay, cd decompiler, okay, and then let's see. So now we have the script. We will need one APK app in order to test it. So I'm gonna, for example, select this app and copy the APK. So now we can see this is the APK file. Now we'll go back to the instructions and see this is, we need to run bash apk decompiler, and then since we are in the same directory, we just need to write the app name, which is com ubersoft, this the package name. So we hit enter and it will decompile and uncompress the decompiled jar file. So as we see here, it will be named as an app apk uncompress in the same directory. So let's see if we have this. So this is the app name and this is uncompressed, as we see. Now we can navigate to target directory and create a directory. We name it as uncompressed apps. So after creating the directory, we need to move the uncompressed folder that was generated by the decompiler to the uncompressed directory in the target folder. So now we are in the uncompressed apps, so we need to move the ubersoft and the com.ubersoft. So as we see here, there are two versions, one of this and the other one is IPK. So we need to move this one, not the IPK. This is the uncompressed folder that was generated by the decompiler. We will just name it as uberspot dot uncompressed, or I will keep the name the same name. So now if we in the uncompressed apps in target directory, here we have this app. Now we need to run, since we are in the uncompressed apps, we will go to the target and then run this command. If you just now we are in target directory, so we need to run this command, java jar, and then app analyzer, and path to the uncompressed is the uncompressed apps. Now it starts analyzing the apps. So the results are put into HTML file labeled results.html at top level of the project directory. So now let's see if we have the results. Okay, so yeah, as we see here, this is the file that was generated by the plint. So if we open the results.html, we'll see the file that was generated by the plint.